guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button, stay a little while. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about money, okay? Making money, especially as a micro influencer. And I'm using that term in quotations because what is a micro influencer? Leave in the comments down below what you think a micro influencer is. Is it someone between 0 to 1,000, 0 to 10,000, 0 to 100,000? What in your mind do you feel like is classified as a micro influencer? And I really want to cover this topic because for a very long time, I even thought that you had to have certain amount of numbers to make a certain amount of money. And that is just not true. And now that I know more about the business and social media and network marketing and attraction marketing and advertising and sponsorships, I have a lot of tea that I want to share with you guys. So if you are in this boat, if you're feeling like this is something that relates to you, definitely keep watching. I know you guys are going to definitely enjoy this one. So number one, because y'all know I love a list. Number one, number two. Number one, your numbers are not the problem, okay? So let's just take that and escort her right on out, because the mindset that your numbers are the reason why you're not getting paid is absolutely false, okay? You can earn income as an influencer without having a big grandiose amount of followers. And I'm gonna give you guys an example, and this is probably an example that I literally should have kept at the forefront of my mind and not the back, but we live and we learn. So when I was first starting out, I thought that yes, I had to have this many to work with brands and things like that. I didn't even know like the types of collaborations there were. And so one of the first brands that reached out to me was Hairfinity. I will always be grateful. And I had 1,000 followers on Instagram. I think I had maybe 10 to 19K on YouTube. And guys, I got paid $1,000 to post one photo and have it up on my feed for 3 months, okay? So when I tell you guys that there are opportunities at every level in social media, there are opportunities and ways to make money at every single level. So your numbers are not the problem. The next thing I really want to talk to you guys about is, are you being creative in your niche? Okay, are you captivating your ideal partnership, your ideal followers, whatever it is? And I really want to touch on this because I hear so much that, okay, well, the market is saturated, so there's not enough for me. Guys, when I tell you there's so much to go around, are you captivating your ideal client? I mean, think about it. Are you showing up to be seen? The brands that you want to work with, are you showing that your content is what they need? Your partnership is what they need. And for a long time, I had to realize, screw everything else. Am I captivating this particular area of where I'm trying to go and the work that I'm trying to get paid for? And when I started to show up as that creator is when I started to really land more opportunities. And so you have to ask yourself, are you showing up as the creator you want to be paid as? And it's just plain and simple. I mean, are you just like, well, I don't have this yet, so once I get there is when I'll start creating that way? That's not the right mindset to have. You need to already be creating as that creator you want to be paid as. Because ask yourself, the content you're putting out right now, if you were a representative of that brand, and if they came across you, would you want to work with you? Would you want to pay you X, Y, and Z? Like, really step outside of yourself and don't be biased when it comes to your content. and make a mark, you know, in this industry. When I first started out, hair was not my intention at all. But the more I started to own my position in the natural hair community, is the more I started seeing opportunities revolved in that space. And so I started working with brands left and right because they wanted what I had to offer. They loved my approach and my style of creating. So really understand what your niche is, understand your style, and understand that it's more about what you can offer a brand and building their business versus who you are as a person individually or your numbers or things like that. A lot of brands are looking for fresh new concepts all the time. And so if you are bringing forth some fire, there 9 times out of 10 are going to be opportunities for you to still be able to be compensated at your level. So this one is a big one, and I'm only going to scratch the surface because these are the kind of nuggets that I give away in my mentorship. So if you guys don't know, I am now a social media mentor within Monate. And so I really hone in on content creation, getting paid, working with brands, attraction marketing, all of those things. And so are you working with the right brands and websites that are going to patch you in to those brands? So when I first started, I did not know that there were a lot of influencer sites. And the only sites that I really knew about were FameBit and Grapevine. And when I tell you, those sites were so hard, like I didn't get one brand deal from those sites. I don't know how all of those other influencers were getting deals, but I just could not get deals on there. So are you utilizing those resources that are out there and the right ones? Because when I tell you there are so many sites out there, but some sites you're just not going to see results on, and some sites you are. And so if you guys want access to that kind of information, you really want that one-on-one mentorship, you really want the gems and the true nuggets, definitely click the link in my bio because you need my mentorship. And not that I'm trying to sound like you need my mentor, but I'm really for real, like you need it because it's going to propel your business. It's going to take you to the next level, and I really want to be able to help you with that. So if that's something that you really want the secret sauce on, like, okay, I really want to know what sites I should be using, how I should be using them, I want to work with these brands, I want to create this kind of content, fill out the link. It's my Work With Me application. Let's talk and let's get you signed up. Whether you want to do Monate or not, being a part of my mentorship is going to change your business. So that's really in a nutshell. I mean, those sites, the ones that I use now are top tier, and they've patched me in with some amazing brands. And so I recently had a Reebok deal, I recently had a Guess Watch deal, I recently had a MAC Cosmetics deal. Like, guys, the list goes on and on. You guys know I've worked with Savage Fenty, you guys know I've worked with countless brands here on my channel and primarily on my Instagram, to be honest, which is so interesting. And this is how I'm gonna tell you why numbers really don't matter, because I get more brand deals on my Instagram than I do on my YouTube, and my YouTube has way more followers. Okay, so my Instagram is still only at 10K. I don't know what you other 50,000 people are doing, but you need to go follow me on my Instagram like yesterday. So my Instagram is still only at 10K, guys, and I'm getting countless brand deals. Okay, so when I first started out, I was getting, you know, one post that was maybe $50, $100. Now my prices are a lot higher than that. Okay, and bringing in brand deals, I'm scaling 4 to 5 figures a month with that. So I'm telling you, understanding where the resources are and being able to really see those benefits is what's going to change it. Because doing the old school, just reaching out, posting to them, trying to email, you don't only have to do that. There's so many other ways where you can make money. For example, let's say you wanted to work with Nike, right? So there's a few ways where you can collaborate with them. You can already set up something on your own, like do your own photo shoot, right? And then you can sell them the digital rights. You can see if they want to use it on their platform for a fee. You can also use that as exposure and building relationships, and then start to try to see if you can get in contact with, you know, their brand ambassador, whoever's at the head of that, and then, you know, talk through DMs or emails and things like that. Or, you know, these sites that put you on so that you're not in direct contact, but you're in contact with the person from the site that's putting you in contact with the brand. So there's a lot of different levels to working with brands, and it's not one set way. So if you don't have anyone that's giving you those resources, like I said, fill out my link down below. I got you. And I want to kind of touch on manifestation and manifesting, okay? Because when I started introducing this into my business is when I also started to see a lot more brand deals. And you guys know this is a spiritual channel, so we're gonna mention some kind of law of attraction, manifestation in everything that we do, because I do wholeheartedly believe that what you think and what you speak is what comes to fruition. And so I really wanted to start working with brands on my Instagram solely for a long time. And so what I started to do was curate my own brand ads. And I would go out and get maybe a bottle of wine or coffee or mascara, lipstick, whatever it was, and I would really say, okay, if I was shooting this for the brand, how would I deliver this? And I really took it seriously as if it was a paid ad. And when I posted it, I put hashtag sponsored and ad. Nobody gonna know it's not. And I started to once again show up as that creator where I wanted to. I started to show up as the creator I wanted to be paid as. Okay, so you have to start somewhere. A brand is going to come over to your page. That's your portfolio. If you just got a bunch of selfies or, you know, outfit posts or things like that, that's cool if you're trying to tailor towards, you know, clothing brands. But if you're trying to work with all kinds of brands or, you know, whatever, you need to be kind of showing that you know what you're doing. It's money, guys. At the end of the day, it is money. People are not just going to give you money for subpar. They're not. And so if you want to work with your favorite hair brands, go out and get their products. Take pictures with them. Do some cool stories on your Instagram stories. Tag them. Show them. Because it's not only going to get their attention, but it's also going to show other brands you're working. Okay? Do you really think that when I got my first brand deal that they called up Sutter Home and asked them if I worked with them? No, but they probably saw that photo on my feed, and that photo actually did really, really well. So, you know, manifesting, showing up as that creator. So, guys, I did so many brand like ads that were not real. My Louis Vuitton one did amazing. I did one for Dunkin' Donuts. I did one for 7-Eleven, and the very next year, I got 3 7-Eleven brand deals. Real ones. So I'm telling you, it works, and really start to kind of change it up. Okay, if you want to do clothing brands and stuff, invest in some of their pieces and get their attention. If you're not getting their attention, trust me, you're going to get another brand's attention that's going to love your work. And then the last thing I really want to talk about is introducing yourself and building rapport and building relationships. So in the beginning, it is okay to do trade, okay? TFP, trade for promotion. It is okay, or trade for products. It is okay to do those in the beginning because you are building relationships. And some things I would do, I would definitely just, you know, let them know, hey, I can do this one for a trade, but I would love to see